computer, all files and folders of a computer managed by the operating system. workspace. This is our workspace, guys.
దాని లెంత్ చేంజ్ అవ్వదు కదా.
This is our workspace.
అంతే. పాన్ కార్డు 10, ఫోన్ నెంబర్ 10.
Right. On public demand, guys, I'm going to develop
మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ట్రా
assignment in front of you people, having all the improvisation that I have done so far.
4000 ఫైల్స్.
Got it? Because some people are having bit weak in core Java, so they are asking me to give one more example of same kind. So whatever assignment I have given to you people, I will develop in front of you people so that you can verify whether you have completed assignment properly or not. Are you listening, my dear? But I will do that after showing this difference. Very popular interview question. What is the difference between file system XML application context, class path XML application context to create IOC container? Okay, guys. Okay, now go to auto wiring test, guys. Here, what is this? Right now, whatever I passed, is it absolute path or relative path? I have passed relative path. Am I giving file location from the root directory? From complete file path I am giving, boss, here? No, na? Am I giving complete file path from scratch level? Right click, guys, properties. Okay. Am I audible, my dear? Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? This is absolute path, Rabba. This is absolute path. But did I pass that? No. I am passing right from SRC folder, right, boss? Okay. Now let's have a look, guys. Run as a Java application. Output is coming. Right now, whatever I passed is absolute path or relative path. Relative path. Okay, guys. Create IOC container. Copy this. This one.
అంతే. ఆ పర్టికులర్ లాస్ట్ నేమ్ అనేది 255 ఇంకా మాక్సిమం. అంతకన్నా ఎక్సీడ్ అవ్వదు. నువ్వు ఇచ్చిన ఓన్లీ 256 లెటర్స్ ఇచ్చాను, 255 లెటర్స్ మాత్రమే తీసుకుంటుంది ఇంకా.
Relative path of Spring Bean configuration.
అంతే. అవి చేస్తే మాక్సిమం.
Relative path of Spring Bean configuration file. This is a relative path of Spring Bean configuration file. Understanding my statement? Okay. Relative path means with respect to current directory, current project, we give the file location. Absolute path means right from the root directory, we give the file location. I think you are supposed to learn this one in core Java. Relative path, absolute path. You are listening first time, huh? Super there. Okay. I think in core Java C language, you have heard these statements. I'll tell. Relative. Relative means the location of the file. Given file will be given in relation to current location. In relation to current location. That's why it is called relative path. Absolute path. The file location will be given right from the root directory. From the scratch level, every information will be given. This is called absolute path. Right now, boss? This is absolute path. Come here. Okay. Yeah. Backward slash means 2 slashes. Forward slash means single slash. Since I used forward slash, single slash. This is backward slash means 2 slashes. Escape sequence characters in Java, core Java. Because slash slash gives single slash. If you are using backward slash, 2 slashes. If you are using forward slash, single slash. Right, Nos? Okay. Escape sequence characters. Escape. If you want to print double quotes, you have to print slash double quotes. You want to print single slash, single backward slash, you should write slash slash, because slash is called escape sequence character. Recollect in core Java. Yeah, whatever I am writing here is what? Absolute path. Seriously, what I am writing here is what? Absolute path, my dear.
రికార్డ్స్ కూడా కాపీ అవ్వాలి, ఓకేనా? బట్ సర్టెన్ రికార్డ్స్ మాత్రమే. ఇప్పుడు 10 రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, 10 10 రికార్డ్స్ నుంచి నాకు 5 రికార్డ్స్ మాత్రమే చేయాలి అంటే అప్పుడు వేర్ అనే కండిషన్ ఇచ్చి అక్కడ మనం ఏదైతే కండిషన్ ఇస్తామో ఆ కండిషన్ బేస్ చేసుకుని అప్పుడు
This is absolute path. What is this?
వేర్ అని పెట్టి కండిషన్ పెట్టుకోవాలి.
Absolute path of Spring Bean configuration file. Okay, guys. Absolute path of Spring Bean configuration file. This is recommended. This is recommended. This is recommended. Okay, guys. You run this application now. Save this. You run the application. Still output is coming or not? Still output is coming or not? Come on. Okay. So what is the difference between relative path and absolute path? Absolute path of a file. What is the difference between relative path and absolute path of a file? What is this answer? In relative path, the path of the file will be given. The path of the file, what file? Destination file, will be given with respect to current location or working location. Okay, guys. Working location. In relative path, in absolute path, the path of the destination file will be given. What, guys? Will be given right from the root directory. That means it is complete path of the file. It is complete path of the file. Just a minute, guys. It is complete path of the file. Array, you are there in Delhi. Someone asked you where is Naresh Technology. You will give complete Google Map location, a postal address of Naresh IT. You will give complete Google Map location, postal address of Naresh IT. That means institute name, door number, street name, plot number, okay, nearby, every information, pin code, everything will be there. That is absolute address. Okay, using that address, you can reach Naresh Technology from any location of the world, from any location of the earth, right? Absolute path remains same from any location of the computer. Okay, guys. You are there in, listen. You are there in Amirpet, Hyderabad. Someone came to and asked, where is Naresh Technology? Are you going to give absolute path of the file, complete address of Naresh IT? No. You will start giving Naresh Technology address with respect to your current location. Go straight, take left, you will get Naresh Technology. Go straight, take right, you will get Naresh Technology. That means you are giving the address of Naresh IT with respect to your current location. So you are giving address of Naresh IT in relation with the current standing location of yours. It's called relative path or not. That is relative address or not. That is relative address or not. Okay. One more example. You know one celebrity. You know one celebrity who is working in the films or who is working in IT industry. He is a celebrity in a positive angle, right? He is a celebrity in positive angle. Someone asked who is he. Someone asked you who is he. Then what you will say? He is my friend's friend, relative's brother. That means you are trying to give relatives, you are trying to give celebrity identity with respect to your identity. So that is relative identity or not? That is relative identity or not? Come on. Okay. Suppose that the same celebrity is a celebrity in a bad angle. He killed someone or he has done some scams. Someone came to and asked, who is that guy? Someone came to and asked, who is that guy? And what you will say? You will try to give his postal address by searching in the Google, but you never try to use your identity to give his identity. Yes or no? You never use your identity to give his identity. Understanding my statement? Okay, one final example to understand this one in a better manner. To understand this one in a better manner. Final example. You are roaming in your village streets by getting job and by getting good package. You are walking on the road, someone asked who is this guy to someone else. That someone else tried to say, he is my relative's son's son. That means they are trying to use their identity to give your identity because you succeeded in getting job, right? You succeeded and got job. Suppose you are roaming on the village streets without job and you are a chichor of your village. You are a bad boy of your village. You are walking on the road. Someone asked you who is this guy. Your own relative says I don't know this guy. Your own relative says I don't know this guy, right? Okay, if someone insists to give your identity, then they will try to give your postal address. But they never try to give relative address of yours, right, boss? Tell me, guys. Society should give relative address of yours or absolute address of yours? You should have a relative address in life. Everyone should try to give their identity with respect to your identity, or your identity with respect to their identity. That is possible when you become something in life, right, boss? Now listen. E drive under this what folder? ABC folder. Under this what folder? XYZ folder. Under this what folder? File1.txt. File1.txt. This is this one. Work directory is /ABC folder. /ABC folder. Right, boss? Relative path of file1.txt is /ABC/xyz/relative path na, boss? Come on. Okay, xyz/file1.txt. See, guys, dot indicates current directory, dot indicates parent directory. current directory. Right now it is current directory slash xyz slash file1.txt. Tell me guys, absolute path of file1.txt is equal slash abc slash tell me xyz slash file1.txt. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. Okay, guys. Next one. Work directory is equal slash abc slash mno. We are in the mno folder now. We are in the mno folder. Under abc, let us assume one more folder mno is there. Tell me relative path of file1.txt. From NNO comes to parent directory ABC. Under ABC, XYZ is there. So that means dot dot dot. MNO dot means ABC will come. ABC slash XYZ slash I1.txt. This is relative path. Absolute path does not change. Absolute path does not change. Okay, guys. Tell me, guys. Dot indicates relative path. Dot indicates current directory. It's my mistake. Current directory indicates parent directory. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Relative path is this, Rabab. Absolute path is this. File1.txt, file1.txt. Got the point, guys? Alexa, turn on dining one. Okay. I hope you got the clear-cut clarity between difference between absolute path and relative path. While working with the file system XML application context, we can pass either absolute path or relative path. What is good? Relative path is good. Why relative path is good? Tomorrow project location changed, application location changed. I need not to worry about in which drive that project is placed, in which folder that project is placed. Everything we can give with respect to current work directory. That's why relative path is good or not. But you know one thing, the best way of creating IOC container is not the file system XML application context. The best way to create a IOC container is class path XML application context. Really, sir? Yes, really. Copy this, my dear. Say paste. Yes, boss. Creates the IOC container. Creates the IOC container. Yeah, by locating the Spring Bean configuration file from the directories and jar files added to the class path or build path. Class path or build path. Class path or build path of the project. Class path or build path of the project. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Class path or build path of the project. In every Java project, of Eclipse ID, the SRC folder will be there in class path or build path. Build path by default will be there in class path or build path by default. Build path by default. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, you need not to add that, guys. By default, it is already there. It is already there. That's an interesting thing, Rama. SRC folder is there in the class path already. Check it out, guys. Let's comment this one also. Commented this here. What I'm going to do, my dear? What I'm going to do? Class path XML application context CTX is equal to new class path XML application context. New class path XML application context, guys. Tell me here. com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. Is that clear, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? New class path XML application context com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. Got it? Okay. Then auto wiring test run as Java application. See, guys, am I adding SRC folder here? Because by default SRC folder is there in the path. By default SRC folder is there in the class path. Okay, you want to feel that one? Build path, configure build path. Build path, configure build path. Projects, sources. SRC folder is already of sources now, boss. SRC folder is already there. So that means by default SRC folder of the project is there in the class path or not? Okay, tell me what I said. Class path XML application context creates the IOC creating Spring Bean configuration file from the folders and jar files that are added to class path. And I said by default SRC folder is there in the class path or not? I said by default SRC folder is there in the class path or not? Come on. So that's why, do I need to mention SRC folder here, guys? Understanding my statement, boss? Okay. Where, guys? In client application. Remaining all are same. In client application. Above lines also in client application. In client application. In client application. Okay, guys. The name and location of Spring Bean configuration. The name and location of Spring Bean configuration. The name and location of Spring Bean configurations. Okay, guys, this is example 1. Okay, now remaining all are normal. Next. Okay. Now what I am going to do, guys, this is example 1. This is example 1. This is example 1. Example 2. Yeah. Now listen. This is very interesting. I will try to keep the CFZ folder in the class path. I try to keep CFZ folder in the class path. Let's see what I have to do. Right click, source, right click, build path. Use as a source folder. Use as a source folder. Now you observe, guys. This line, paste, application context.x. This line, paste, application context.x. Run as Java application. Are we ready with this or not? Are we ready with this or not? And observe very carefully, because CFZs also have moved to class path, Babu. CFZs folder also I moved to class path. SRC folder. Earlier only SRC was there. Now com/nt/CFZ also came into class path or not? Even this one also came into class path or not, boss? This one also came into class path. Because of that, I can just write name of the XML file. No need of adding that package name also. Why? Because come on, that folder com/nt/CFZ folder also added to class path. That is also added to class path. Understanding my statement? Super, boss. Example 2. Yeah, example 2. Step 1. Okay. Keep com/nt/CFZ's folder. Keep com/nt/CFZ's folder in the class path. Folder in the class path. By making it a class path or build path. By making it as what is that? Source folder. By making it as a source folder. Yeah, what is the procedure, guys? Right click on src/main. Right click on com/nt/CFZ's folder package. Arrow build path. Use as the build path. Right click on com/nt/CFZ package, build path, use as build path. Use as source folder. Use as a source folder. Okay, whatever it is, Rama. Yeah, right click, source, not source, build path, use as a source folder. Yeah, that's what I have given. package, build path, mm, use as a source. Cool, guys. Step number 2. Create IOC container in client application as shown below. Client application as shown below. Yeah, here is this. Here is this. This one. Just Spring Bean configuration file name. Because its location is already added to class path now, guys. Spring Bean configuration file name. We are just adding Spring Bean configuration file. Cool, guys. Got the here. This is my example 1. This is my example 2. This is my example 1. This is my example. Yeah, just Spring Bean configuration. The name and location in configuration file. Sir, this is best, no doubt in that. Right? But in this one, which is best? In this one, already SRC folder is there in the class path. This is best code. More recommended to use. Yeah, now onwards, forget about using file system XML application context to create IOC container. Prefer class path XML application context. That to this. Why this one? Okay. Why? Naushad Ali, so far what I talked the same now was, what is the difference between file system and class system? There is no word called class system. There is a class path is there. Naushad Ali, if we create Spring 6.0, if you create Spring 6.0, there you please enter a class called class system. As of now, there is no class called class system. You know the latest version of Spring 5.3.x. That small number will change time to time. Okay, up to that class path is there. Class path XML application context class is there. There is no word called class system. If you create, let me know in Spring 6.0, I will include it. Muddy fellow, dirty fellow. Listening class from last half an hour and you didn't even recognize the terminologies, what is there, what is not there. Shameless fellow. If you listen class, you never heard you never asked question about class system. What I have written clearly, file system XML application context, class path XML application context. Is there any word called class system? Shameless fellow. Put your 100% concentration here. And so far I talked that one only, right boss? So far I talked that one only. Did I talk that one or not? So in next application onwards, while creating IOC container, what do you prefer? What you prefer? Class path XML application context or file system XML application context? Class path. In that one, which version we use? You will put you will specify only location of Spring Bean configuration file by taking the advantage of SRC folder that is there in the class path. Yes, na? Okay, don't go for second one. Second one is very complicated. We should add extra folder to class path. That is always complicated one. That is always complicated one. Already SRC folder is there in class path in that one. It was. Okay. Yeah. What is the difference between? Okay. You listen class carefully. Call. Ask good questions. Ask. Okay. Realistic question. No, I will listen 50%. I will assume 50%. I will change the terminologies completely. So if you don't concentrate, I will pinch you like anything. File system XML application context and class path XML application context while creating the IOC container. While creating the IOC container. While creating the IOC container.
TDS, TDS అని క్లిక్ చేయాలి.
Yes, tell me.
TDS అని అకౌంట్ క్రియేట్ చేసేయాలి.
File system XML application context. What is that? Creates the application context IOC container by locating the given Spring Bean configuration file from the specified path of the file system. Specified path of the file system. Okay, guys. Right, boss. Where we can pass, okay, either relative path or absolute path of the file. Either relative path or absolute path of the file. Okay, guys. Super. Absolute path of the file. You guys, tell me. Class path, XML context creates the application IOC container by locating the given Spring Bean configuration file. Okay, file. Tell me, guys. By locating the given Spring Bean configuration file from the directories or jar files added to the class path, or build path. Class path or build path. Understanding my statement, guys? By default SRC folder is there, that's for luck. Okay, so that's why we are going for this. So now onwards, you have to use class path XML application context manager. Super. Okay. I hope Navata madam, Sahi Prakash, Shish Prakash, are you there in the classroom? Are you there in the classroom? If there, please ping. Please ping. Okay, only for you two people, though others are not agreeing, I am creating assignment application once again in front of you. Are you there, guys? Guys, for whom I am creating, they are not present in the classroom, or you are not active, my dear. You are really not active in the classroom. First, come to classes regularly. Okay, guys. Example application on auto wiring. Nothing but dependency injection. Array, first application, let me do it. Dependency injection. Okay. guys? Season finder. What guys? Season finder and calendar classes. Okay. Season finder. com.nt.sbeans. Season finder java.util. Calendar classes. Okay guys, what is season finder, my dear? What is this season finder, my dear? Come on. Target class. Target class user defined. Target class user defined. Next one. Tell me. Dependent class predefined. Dependent class predefined. Got it, guys? Java.util.cal. Target class user defined. Dependent class 0 predefined. Dependent class 0 predefined. Super fast. Shall we start our work, guys? Right. Without wasting much